Another week has gone by, another one of those weeks where we continue to have some challenges. Just like any other company that's running Agile, we will have challenges. So some of the challenges we have this week, I would not say they're unique, but they're pretty normal, I guess, for any organizations. You have folks that are very individualistic, and we're asking them to work in a team environment. So some of it just doesn't work that way. It's harder for them to transition to Agile, even though they've been doing it for a while, and some of the stuff that they're not used to or haven't got used to is like pair programming, the collaboration, things like that. They do work in an Agile manner, but I think it's the mindset. Mindset isn't there yet. Just sharing the pair programming is one of those things I think it's pretty difficult for most folks to get a handle of. But once you get used to it, we know that it works. I've got teams that work really well, they collaborate really well, and then once that's done, usually we see where the teams start breaking up, and that's kind of what we're seeing now with one of the teams that we have. So the other thing that we're trying to work around is, this whole notion of trust. We trust our team members to do what is needed to get the job done. And sometimes we have people that don't do that. They take advantage of it. So one of the comments that I've heard from our senior management or senior folks, managers, for example, the notion of why these people only working 9 to 4, they come in late and then they leave early at 4, for example. They didn't put in their full 8 hours. So you still have this going, that mindset going. And usually when you have this question, it's usually there's some other driving things that's going beyond that. I do believe that if you're delivering most of the time, then you don't have these questions. But when you get to the planning and then you say, hey, I can't get this done, or I don't have time, or things like that comes up, then people start to question you. So one of the things that we're going to work on is that, trying to figure out, what is it, the underlying cause of that. Everybody wants to deliver. And, some of the things that we talk about is, have we forgotten of what we're here to do? Why are we working for this company? We're here to deliver a product. And we're not here just to have fun, work on cool, fun projects. That's not how it is, right? The company pays us to do something. So at the end of the day, we have to deliver value. And I think oftentimes people forget what their value is. So something we're going to work on as a whole, we're going to try and get ahead of it, talk more to the program management folks, kind of get an idea how they're feeling. The feeling is that things are not getting done really fast enough. There's no collaboration going on between the product owners side of the world and the developers. Programmers, for example, are always constantly griping, complaining, and things like that. Oh, well, this is too hard. We need more time. On the flip side, we do have good people that wants to deliver. So that's one of those things that we're gonna work on. I have my camera running on my new rig now. I'm super excited about this, so cannot wait to see the results of this. I've got my mic going. I've got my Zoom H1 recording the sound, the audio on it. Super excited. Would love to see what the results coming up from this is going to look like. We'll do some walk around after this, kind of get an idea. So that's it for right now. I'm going to enjoy my coffee a little bit and have some hash browns, and I'll probably just go do walk around here a little bit. Alright, so excited to test this new rig that I have put together. So my hand's kind of shaky right now, so I'm not used to it's not really big, it's not really small. I'm using a really small camera. It's just a Canon A2600, an old camera that I have sitting around. So I've got my Zoom H1 right now. I've got it distance from pretty arm's length from me. I've got my H1 connected to a microphone kind of pointing at me. So let's see if this works. Hope you guys are getting good sound from this. This is a cheap way to go, kind of almost like a Casey Neistat video, but so trying things out to see if this works. Probably it may not even make it. So it looks pretty cool. This looks like a pretty cool area. Some stores around. You got some Mexican restaurants. Looks pretty cool actually. Kind of like this. Obviously, I'm here because most stores are not open, and that's a good thing. So I'm not used to walking and recording at the. I'm not used to walking and recording at the same time. So this will see how it turns out. I'm curious about the audio to see if I get better quality this way. I should be getting better quality this way. There's a subway. Oh, okay. Oh, there's mathnasium, I guess. So walking back right now. Just kind of get some idea of where things are. So I'm back in my car. Still not used to walking around with a camera, especially with a rig like this. It kind of look kind of funny. And I know you're not supposed to care what people think about you, but it is hard. It is really hard, and I'm trying. So I'm back in the car. I need to find another spot because it is hot. I love the warm weather, but it is now getting really hot in the car. I need to crank my AC up now so I can get cool down. You can probably see that I'm sweating. Alright, let's go find us a different spot and maybe we continue, maybe not. Alright, bye. So managed to find myself a spot. I'm still away from the main area where there's a lot of people. I'm still not used to doing this, so I'm standing in front. I've got this on the top of my car, believe it or not, and we're at arm's length enough, so this is good to test and see if the sound is way better on this than it is on the camera. So as you can see, it's freedom. I can walk around. Not many people around. Actually, not people around. We are at the school parking lot right now. So waiting to go pick up my daughter. Testing this out again. This is right in the open, talking to a camera. People are probably in their car looking at me. What is this guy doing? Maybe I'm a news reporter. Hey, something new, right? So I've shared with you some of the challenges I've had for this week. What is next week turning out to be? I think it's going to be a really awesome week coming up. Next week we got a new person starting, so getting her up to speed will be awesome. Getting her to see what we're doing will be really cool. Would love to learn from her. Being somebody new, they can look at from a fresh new set of eyes and see what are the challenges that we have that we need to tweak. So the company is going through some transition right now. We're going to see people, coming and going. At the end of the day, are we delivering what we have promised the business? So we need to deliver. Folks, if you are listening to me, and if you are part of my organization and you work with me, take it to heart, please. We need to deliver. At the end of the day, we have to deliver. Ignore what everybody else said. It's what we got to do, right? Do what is right. Do the right thing for the company, and that is delivering value, delivering the product so that the company can go sell. Coming up this weekend, it is the start of the weekend. I've got family coming in for the weekend, so it's gonna be that just work, having fun with the my families in town. So that's gonna be cool. Excited to see them again. Excited to see my nephews again. That's it.